Hey there, Leo. How's it going? Welcome to your week of February 21st, 2022 weekly tarot reading. Let's get into your energy, see what's going on here with Journey Overseeing Proceedings here. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Empress. That's awesome. That's a really wonderful energy here. With that Magician and the Empress combo, always love to see those two together because the Magician is the master manifester. He's the one that brings everything into being. Like he's out there, that's you going out, taking action, trying to create opportunities for yourself, trying to bring what you want to see in the world into this reality. You can see he's got all the tools he needs on the table there. He's got his wand pointing up to the sky saying, this is what I want, and I want it, and he's pointing down to the ground saying, I want it here, and I want it now, right? And he's really working hard for that. The Empress is the next step of that. She's the one that actually creates the things. Like, she's the actual one that births those opportunities into the world, right? So I feel like you're tapping into the energy of the Empress, tapping into that energy of bringing into reality what you want here at this time, which is super beautiful. Like I say, that's incredible. With the Four of Wands here as well, I feel like you're really taking things carefully as well. This isn't some sort of rash decision you've made. This isn't something that you haven't thought about. This is something you certainly want, something you're certainly making sure that you want to achieve it, making sure that this happens, right? You're doing it all the right way. So I think this is super awesome. So let's take a look at some clarifiers for you, and then we'll move into some challenges here too for you. So let's take a look. What do we have for our Leos here? We got the Ace of Wands, that's awesome. The Star, beautiful. And the Ten of Swords. All right. The Ace of Wands is great. Ace of Wands is the thumbs up card. It's the go for it. Like, now's the time. Let's do this. So that's really beautiful. Ace of Wands also represents a lot of energy and growth for you at this time. A lot of positivity, which is also super beautiful. With the Star here, that's Aquarius's card. So you may have Aquarius in your chart. And if you do, that's awesome. It's extra special awesome. Double the best because you're getting you're really coming in a strong way if Aquarius is in your chart. If it isn't though, Aquarius, the Aquarius card, the Star, is a really great card as well because it talks about your wishes and your dreams come true, which makes sense with the Magician and the Empress here. You're really fostering in and bringing something into reality that, you know, is something you really wish for, something you really wanted for a long time here. And with this Ten of Swords here as well, I feel like this is kind of a sort of a no-nonsense approach you're taking to this. Like, we're not playing around, we're not doing any games. This is just, we're doing this, we're going as fast, like not as fast as we can, but we're doing this, we're cutting it out quick. Anything that's kind of getting in our way, we're dealing with it in one fell strike. So I love that. That's great. So let's take a look and see what we got for your challenges, your potential challenges this week. Here, Leo, what do we have? For our Leos, what do we got? Got the Ace of Swords here, got the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands here. So the Ace of Swords here, saying you might be quite challenged this week to accomplish what you want to accomplish here, particularly when it comes to your mind. Maybe there's going to be a lot of information coming your way, a lot of communication coming your way that might be clouding what your goals are here at this time. So be aware of that. Might be some information to really sort through this week. With that Knight of Wands, could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. So could be Sagittarius, Aries, or another Leo you could be dealing with this week. Could be anybody. Of course, it's a general reading, but with that Knight of Wands, it could be someone who's very much a time or energy vampire, someone who's trying to get what they want. Maybe that's who's, you know, kind of hitting you up with a lot of information at this time. They might be trying to confuse you because confusing you helps them in some way, you know. So could be that as well. And with that Three of Wands, you might feel a little impatient too as well. And that makes sense where you got a lot of energy and you're doing a lot of like trying to bring things into reality here with that Magician and the Empress and the Star. You know, you're really trying to really create what you want to create here. So it might come to some impatience for you here because you're trying to like really make something happen, but it's not quite working out the way you want it to here. So let's take a look here and see what we got for some potential challenge clarifiers for you. What do we got, Leo, here? What have we for you? We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the King of Cups now. All right. With that Eight of Pentacles, a lot of hard work in your future, for sure. Absolutely. Just be aware of that. May not be getting the progress you want to see here with that Eight of Pentacles, but you are going to have to put in quite a bit of hard work this week, it seems. With the Four of Cups, for sure, maybe you're not being offered necessarily the thing you want to be offered. Maybe in all that information, you're being offered up a lot of things that aren't really helping you move forward at this time. And with that King of Cups, this might be kind of a bit of a rough emotional time for you as well. Just because you might feel as though, you know, things are like this Knight of Wands, maybe in particular, might be just doing or saying things to you to kind of ruffle your tail feathers, right? And it's a real test of that, whether you can kind of like overcome this or not. It might also just be saying you might also be dealing with a water sign. So that would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here with that King of Cups. Could be dealing with one of those signs. Could be any sign. Again, it's a general reading. But you might be dealing with one of them who's kind of an authoritative figure. Maybe they're putting a lot of work at your plate here at this time. So let us take a look here at some outcome cards for you, Leo. Before we do, thank you for being here. Hope this is resonating. Hope this is helping you out. If you want to help out the channel, you can always hit that like button down below. Helps out a ton. You can also subscribe if you really like what I do here and you want to find me more easily every week. Thank you for being here. And let's see what we got for your outcome cards, Leo. We got the Eight of Pentacles again. Justice. And the Eight of Cups as well. All right. I see this as your hard work is letting you move on to something here for sure. With that Eight of Pentacles coming up again, like again, there's this hard work. This is sort of like this hard work paying off. Almost like it's like we've gone from like it's being a challenge to being like, no, this is improving me. Almost like a mindset shift for you, where this hard work is suddenly being like, no, I'm actually going to use this to improve myself, rather than kind of looking at it and like, how do I do this, right? Because you can almost see with this Eight of Pentacles, it almost seems impossible for this guy to get to those pentacles, right? Because of this ladder's nowhere near long enough to reach up to them, right? So how is he going to get to them? How is he going to get them to work on them? Versus here, it's like you've actually got them and you're nailing them up yourself and working on them yourself, which I think is super beautiful. With Justice here, that's Libra's card. So you may have Libra in your chart. You might be dealing with a Libra this week as well. Here, Justice talks about being fair, about being balanced, about justice for all, right? And I feel like that's something you're working hard on, is trying to be the fair, trying to do the right thing, the just thing here at this time, really working hard on that. And I feel like that's allowing you to move on and free you into something more beautiful with that Eight of Cups, which is fantastic. So we're going to get you some clarifiers. Let's clarify this outcome reading here, and then we're going to tie everything off with an oracle message at the end here to send you off. So let's see what we got here for you. All right, what do we got? Got the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Awesome. All right. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Everything coming up Millhouse. All of it's good. You're working hard for that. You're moving on to that happiness. That's so beautiful. That's the ultimate goal for everybody. I feel like that's getting very close to you. Like, I feel like that's something that's very close for you with those 2 eights, because you're so close to completion, right? So that is absolutely wonderful. With the Queen of Pentacles here as well, could be saying that you really just, in order to get there, you need to take on like a nurturing attitude, something where you're willing to grow and cultivate at this time, right? So I think that's going to help you out as well. It could also be saying that you might need to find a Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign, so a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Doesn't necessarily have to be one of them. It can be anybody, but someone who very much wants to nurture and grow and wants that for you in their life. So I think, maybe that kind of a person will help you out, or even taking that kind of energy yourself will help you out a lot. And with this Four of Swords, I feel like you're being quite blessed at this time. Like, this is a wonderful time for this all to be taking place for you, which is absolutely wonderful. So let's look at your oracle card, your oracle message, and wrap this up for you, Leo. Hopefully this has been helping you out. Hopefully this has been resonating with you. Oh, we got cards flying everywhere. Let's see what we got for our Leos, all right? We got the Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Number 19. Oh, losing things. We're losing it here. What do we got? The Dog Spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. The dog spirit also says to be true to that which you love, for now is the time of good fortune. And we were talking about that with the Four Swords, saying you're blessed. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and the dog spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. And that's really beautiful, because we're heading towards that with that sun. Like, you're going there. You just got to be loyal to yourself, loyal to your wishes, loyal to your dreams, loyal to you, right? Loyal to those around you who really want to be a part of that and want to see you achieve that. And you want to see them achieve their goals as well. You know, maybe this Nine of Wands isn't that kind of a person, right? Maybe they're just more of a selfish type person. And you're trying to, be good. You're trying to have justice for everybody, right? You're trying to have good times for everybody. And you're trying to get to that happiness. So I'd say focus down on that. And don't worry about what the haters, the trolls, the bad people out there are saying. Focus on you and yours, right? So hopefully that's helped you out. Hopefully that resonated with you, Leo. If you want to help out the channel, hit that thumbs up, that like button. Helps out a ton. You can subscribe to the channel as well if you really like what I do here. You can also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. And I'll see you next time.